The most competitive game mode on NBA 2K. Forget Park, forget Rec, forget Ranked Pro-Am, forget Stage. Comp Pro-Am leagues are by far the most competitive game mode on NBA 2K. To compete in these leagues, it requires skill, IQ, and teamwork. Now it's very simple. You register online, you pay to enter these leagues. You have to pay an entry fee to get into these leagues, but the winning team comes home with thousands and thousands of dollars. Some leagues are like $3 to $5 grand. Some leagues get up there to 10, 20 grand, depending on the league or the tournament that you enter into. Now, the league I'll be taking you through in this series is called the Hoff League. I did a series on this league back in NBA 2K20. You guys absolutely loved it. So I'm very excited to be bringing it back for NBA 2K22. Now, a few things. If anyone wants my build, I will leave the link in the description. I finally found a team, like I talked about in my last video, to play with. Shout out to my boy Sid for picking me up. Now, Sid streams all of our games over on Twitch, so if you want to watch us live, I'll leave the link in the description. Or, of course, you could just follow the series on this YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button, because I'll be covering not only the regular season, but all the tournaments, the playoffs, everything that we end up entering into. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Make sure y'all drop a like if you want this series to continue, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy this. First game of the league, we come up across a very, very familiar opponent that I think a lot of you guys know. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Let's get right into it. Game number 1 of the regular season. As you can see, we got Sid at the 1, Sands at the 2. I'm at the 3 playing lock. Philly's at the 4, and Lag is at the 5. We come up across our boy Laker fan in game 1 of the regular season. He's got his normal squad of Laker, Tonic, Kitchen, Shots, and they picked up Nut playing lock. So game 1 of the regular season, of course, we want to get off to a good start. Shots is going to hit Kitchen at the hash, and that takes me away from the ball. And as a lock, this could get frustrating. They go pick and roll, Kitchen turns the corner, gets to the basket, and gets the lay-in. Down on the other end, Sid is going to go pick and roll with Lag, find Lag, Laker fan gets the deflection, Nut picks the ball up. In transition, I get a pluck from behind. Chaotic sequence, but I'm going to dribble in, be patient, find Sand on the other hash. He pulls up, a little contested, can't get it to go. Lag with the rebound. I get a full bar in the corner. Lag gets the rebound again, hits me back, and there's a green to take a 3-2 lead. This game started off back and forth. Sid's going to go to the fade, bail out to the corner. Philly's open, knocks down the 3. Back they come, off the press. Shots finds Kitchen, top of the key. He pulls up, big greens. They get a 3 right back. Sand's going to find Lag. Lag's going to be patient, draw the double team, kick it out to Sid. Sid knocks down the 3. We're just trading 3s back and forth. Off the press here. He's going to find Laker fan. He's going to ball fake. Nut on the cut. He's going to be patient. Sid ends up getting the strip. He's going to throw it to Sand. Sand's going to find me, and we get the transition dunk. Now, they're going to go back to the same play of exploiting the small point guard. Nut on the backdoor cut. This time he goes up right away, and he gets the easy 2. 15 all here in the first quarter. Sid's going to come off the screen, hit Lag on the pop. That's a 7-3 center shooting top of the key. Now, this first quarter, I haven't really gotten a chance to guard the ball. They kept giving the ball to Kitchen, and I just had to guard the hash when Shots went to go spot up. But here we go. He's finally trying to go at me in the PNR. Everything's looking pretty boxed. Philly does a good job. He just doesn't go for the steal on the passing lane, and Laker fan ends up getting a last-second bucket. So not only will I be covering our action through the leagues and tournaments and playoffs of these leagues, but also I'm going to be stopping the play sometimes and breaking down basic defensive team concepts that all good competitive pro-am teams run. So in this situation, we're going to run a thing that most teams call triangle, which is where the power forward's going to stunt at the ball handler until I can recover, and then he's going to sprint to the corner. Meanwhile, while their center rolls to the paint, our center, who's in the strong side corner, is going to run into the paint to pick up the roller. So it's a different rotation, it's a different look, and it's a good way to get our center on their center once he catches the ball in the paint. This is how it's supposed to look. Philly stunts at the ball, sprints to the corner, Lag rolls down to the paint, ends up getting the stop on Laker fan, and that's going to allow him to get the rebound, throw it full court, and me to get the transition dunk. More good defense here, not only from myself, but also Philly working on this pick and roll, fighting through these screens, making sure Shots can't get a look. But then on the weak side, beautiful passing lane steal by Sand, dropping into that sweet spot to guard not only the hash, but also the corner. He gets the steal, finds Lag out in transition, and he gets the dunk. Now, they did this a lot, like I said. Shots would just throw the ball to Kitchen and then take me away from the play. Kitchen with a beautiful fadeaway to cut the lead to just 2 points. Back on the other end, Sand's going to find Lag. Lag back to Sand. Sand wide open. Beautiful ball movement, and we get the 3 right back. The first half continued to be a back and forth affair. I'm pressing shots. He gives the ball to Kitchen, and Kitchen continues to attack and continues to score the ball. Cuts the lead to just 3. Sid comes off the screen. He can't get the fade to go. Long rebound. Tipped. Tonic grabs it, throws the outlet. Nut goes up and gets the dunk, and it's 25-24. Lag with low shot clock, finds San on the hash. He knocks down the 3 ball. Back and forth, back and forth. Kitchen is going to throw the ball down to Laker fan in the paint. He's going to do a good job of paint mashing a little bit, pump faking, being patient. Ends up getting a lay-in. But for some reason, they didn't hold the ball and take the last shot of the half. And this was a big play in the game because we end up finding Lag. Lag drives into the paint, goes up, gets the lay-in, and unlocks team takeover right before halftime. So halftime is 32-32. It's a back and forth game. Now, as the lock, I'm doing a good job against their point guard shots. He's only got 5 points. He's got 2 turnovers. He's only taken 2 shots, but they're doing a good job of finding Kitchen and then taking me away from the play. So can we find a solution for that in the second half? So since Lag got that team takeover, we come out of the half and we are being aggressive. Sid with the off dribble pull up from the logo. Big greens. Now Lag's going to bring the ball up. He's going to find San on the wrap up. Deep 3. He knocks that down. So we're up by 6 just like that. On the defensive end, they're going to run the wrap to try to get the switch, but I'm like, nope, I'm staying on the ball this half. It doesn't matter what they do. I'm staying on the ball as much as possible. Kitchen with a couple dribbles, ends up shooting contested shot. We rip down the rebound, and off we go in transition. San's going to back it out for a second. He's going to dot me in the corner. I'm going to come over, go between the legs, drive in, find Sid. He's going to take a couple dribbles in, tween cross, off dribble pull up, big greens, and we are opening up a gap between us and our opponent. Sid with another off dribble 3, another green. We got a 9-point lead. I'm going to pinch here, help out San on Kitchen. He can't get it to go, but off the offensive rebound, he's able to get the kick out pass and knock down the 3 to keep them only down by 6. But Sid is on something different this game. 9-point lead, we got to keep getting stops. So they're going to run a little wrap here, find Laker fan. He throws it to Kitchen, and again, it takes me away from the play. And this is a smart strategy. Get the lock out of the play and go at the weaker defender on the perimeter. But overall, the team defense is looking real solid on this possession, and we end up forcing the shot clock violation. So we come back. Sid's got takeover now. Finds Lag out on the roll. He gets the easy dunk, and we got ourselves a double-digit lead here. This time, they're going to go back to their base pick and roll. They haven't been scoring, so it's going to be me versus shots. Philly's playing good defense on Laker fan on the roll. Hedging, helping me. Hedges, I get back. He finds Laker fan. Philly gets the contest. They can't get it to go. Lag out rips down the rebound. He finds Sid. Sid to San. Back to Sid. Transition 3, big greens, beautiful basketball. We have ourselves a 14-point lead with a minute left in the third quarter. Sid's going to come off the screen. He has takeover, so they're playing high. He turns the corner and gets the easy dunk. On the other end, they're going to run a wrap here. We get out of position, so Shots gets the matchup that he wants now. So he has San on an island. He's going to go at him. He's going to pull up. San actually played pretty good D, but it's a good shot by Shots. Again, they're going to go 2-man. They're going to force the switch now. I had to stay with Kitchen there, otherwise he would have had an open 3 on the hash. And again, Shots has the matchup he wants, so he's able to exploit it in the mid-range and get a 2. Beautiful ball movement here. I get the open corner 3, knock that down. So we're continuing to keep them at bay. We got a 15-point lead. Now, they go back to the 2-man, but this time I'm saying I'm not switching. I don't care how many times they set the screen. I'm not switching. I'm staying on Shots. I get the contest. He misses. You know, sometimes as the lag, you just got to make those decisions that no matter where the ball goes, you're going to stay on it. But also, it's a balance, you know, of trusting your teammates. You know, as much as offense is a team game, defense is a team game as well. And you got to trust your teammates on defense too. You can't play hero lock and try to chase the ball all game long. But as you can see, we're up by 18 points there. We end up winning the game by 16 points. It was a good first half back and forth, but that second half, we just came out and blew the game open. So my first game on lock in a competitive Pro-Am League, we take down Laker fan and his team. GG's to them. We are 1-0 in the Hoff League. Let's move on to game 2. So game 2 of the regular season is against a team called Top Notch, and I'm going to tell you right now, they were not top notch. Now, one of Lag's best qualities as a center is his passing ability. So we're going to find him in the paint here, but if you leave him one-on-one against the power forward, he's going to be really aggressive and try to mash his head in. Now, the power forward gets a good contest, but the center crashes from the corner. Lag gets the rebound and makes the right read, finds me for the wide open 3. Now, sometimes your best offense is a good defense. And check this out. I'm all over this guard. He cannot move. I force the contest. They get the offensive rebound, but on the kick out, check it out. I'm in that lane, tip it around the guard, grab it, go coast to coast, throw it down. We got ourselves a 5-0 lead to start this one off. Now, off the press breaker here, he ends up in the post. He feeds the center. He dots the corner. Quick release 3. It's white, but he knocks it down. But here, long rebound, lag, gets it, throws it full court, easy dunk from me. The easiest way to blow people out in competitive prom games is to get consistent stops and get out on the break. Now the point guard gets me here, he gets a crab. I get back in front late, so it's still an open shot, but he can't get it to go. Now the point guard's bumping me, I go to a step back. I find Sand on the weak side off of a little Dex movement back to the top, and he knocks it down. Now, a big part of team defense is limiting the amount of threes that you're going to give up, and individual defense too. So my job, if I can force him into shooting tough crab mid-ranges all game long, that means we're doing a good job, because that means the three-pointers are going to be looking like this, where they're contested, they're late in the clock, they're really not there. Now, credit to these guys, they continued to fight. We have a defensive breakdown here, just a miscommunication about running triangle to get to the corner, and they end up getting a three. So the second quarter starts, and we have a 20-14 lead. I'm bumping the guard, he's going to hit the center, the hash is going to go backdoor. It's a good play, but Lag reads it, and he comes from the weak side and blocks it. Sid comes down with the rebound, throws it full court, and I get myself another transition bucket. So back on defense we go. We're playing good. We're making it very difficult on this guard. They run a wrap late in the clock. He's cold. Can't get the white to go. Lag rips down the rebound, throws it up, and they have to foul to stop the break. So we got an 8-point lead. Inbound to Sid. Sid's going to just turn the corner, drive in. Sand on the wrap up to the top of the key. He knocks it down. We got a 10-point lead. Now the point guard ends up getting the switch that he wants. Sand gets on him. He gets a little shake, a little blinder shot from behind, knocks down the three ball, but we come right back. Sid is going to stop, tween, cross, drive in, get the dunk, and we're up 11. Point guard's gonna come back. Philly jumps, gets the block. Sand rips down the rebound, throws it up to Philly. He gets the dunk. We got a 13-point lead here in the second quarter. We're off to a beautiful start. Sid on the ISO, gets the stun. Pull up contested big greens. We're up 34-17, man. But we're far from finished. Sand comes off the screen. He finds Lag. Lag makes the right read. That's just a great pass. Sid is wide open. He knocks it down. And as you can see, we got an 18-point lead at the half. We come out second half, and we're not letting that slip. Here we go. Beautiful team defense yet again. I'm forcing him towards Lag. He's trying to ISO now, and I'm bumping him. He's struggling even to just move. He's got to give the ball up. We hyper switch. He gets a flick up and gets it to go. But we're still up 15. Backdoor cut by me. I'm going to run out. I'm going to go step back, blow past him, and it's like a poster layup. I don't know, it's weird, but I end up making the free throw for the 3-point play. It's like a, you know what I mean? It's like I posted him, but I didn't dunk it. I laid it up. I don't know, it's weird. And one, whatever. This guy ends up getting the crab, but I get the block from behind. That's something about this build that I love with the 7'4" wingspan. Transition, find the corner, man. Big greens. Defense leading to offense yet again. We get another stop. Lag with the rebound. Throws it down. Skip pass to the corner, big greens. It's just a flood at this point. So we'll wrap this one up right there. 76-44. Only our second game playing lock in this competitive prom league, and nobody scored over 15 points on us. That game, we had 21 points as the lock. If your lock is outscoring the other team's point guard, that means you're doing something right. Let's move on to game 3, where we actually hit some adversity. So after starting off 2-0, we come up against a team called No Heart, and this game was an instant classic. They start off the first possession and catch us sleeping with a little like two-man / wrap, I guess you want to call it. I don't even know, but we were sleeping. It was terrible defense. They get a wide open 3. Lag out patient. He gets fouled. He ends up making both free throws. So it's a 3-2 lead for them. Next possession, I end up getting a bump steal on the point guard, going coast to coast, getting the dunk, put us up 4-3. So back and forth, both teams fighting to start. They break the press, he shoots an off dribble pull up white, and he knocks it down. Back we come in the pick and roll. Sid's gonna dance around the screen, find Lag out on the roll, goes up for the lay-in, and it's a goaltending, but it ties the game. Down by 1, I'm bumping the point guard to the point that he's gotta get rid of the ball. So he's gonna throw it over to the 2 guard, and this guy is gonna go cross, step back, cross, drive in, contact dunk over Philly, and he greened the contact dunk. That's a great play. Off the backdoor cut, I pump fake, get the guy to jump, stop at the free throw line on the run out, pull up, knock it down. Next possession, they're gonna go to a wrap and hash cut, find their 2 guard, he gets another dunk. He's out there cooking here in the first half. Sid comes off the screen, finds Sand. Sand's gonna go cross, tween, run to the hash, find Lag. Lag's gonna be patient, go up and get the dunk. We are down by 1. Off the crossover, a beautiful fadeaway 3 from the point guard, and he ends up getting his first bucket of the game. Sid's gonna come and get the 3 right back. He's gonna hit Lag, pass back play, blinders 3-pointer, beautiful shot. Next, I'm gonna find a crease in the defense here, wrap up, cut between the 2 defenders, get the easy dunk, but here's where they start to take momentum. Step back, run to the wing, big fade, it's white, but he gets it to go. It's a huge 3-pointer. Quick stop, pull up from the 2 guard, big greens. Then they're going to find the big man in the paint, kick out to the corner, big greens. And just like that, we're down by 8. We got to stop the bleeding. Sid to the basket. Now, sometimes in these long 20-minute Pro-Am games, even when you're doing things right, the results just aren't there. But over the course of time, the game balances out. Like, check this out. We do everything right here. Lag baits the extra pass. He gets back to his corner. We got our 2 big men down on the center, and he still gets a bucket. Now, this possession here, we guard the PNR pretty well, force the pass. Lag's going to rotate down and get the block, but the ball falls right into the center's hands, and they're going to end up getting a 3 off of this at the top, off of the wrap, a little confusion, late contest, and he gets a wide open 3. Just like that, we're down by 15 points in the first half. But y'all know us. We're not going down without a fight. Sid comes off the screen, gets an open look, can't get it to go. Lag with the rebound and gets the easy putback, cuts it to 13. Now we got to play defense. Off the wrap, Sam gets a contest. He can't knock it down. Lag with the rebound. And this is big because Lag off that rebound is going to bring it up. And he has team takeover now. He pops it, gives it to Sam. Sam's going to hit Lag back, Lag to the corner, Philly for 3, and just like that, we cut it to 10. We have some life. Now, we got to continue to get stops. The point guard thinks he has an open fade. I get there on the contest, so he's got to bail out. Lag out and Philly end up getting a contest down in the paint, so they got a foul to stop the break, but they're in the penalty, so Sid knocks down the first, Sid knocks down the second, and it's an 8-point game. Off the backdoor cut, they stop the bleeding and push it back to 10, but Sid's gonna pull up from deep and knock down a 3. They're gonna respond with a dot to the corner and a 3 of their own, and then to end the half, Sid's gonna come off and shoot a deep fadeaway to knock it down, and we trail by 7 points. All things considered, it could have been much, much worse. So the second half starts and we continue to fight. They're playing high on Sid because he's got takeover. You know, we still got that team take. He ends up getting the tough lay-in to cut it to a 5-point game. Off the decks, he can't knock it down. The ball tips around in the paint. They get the rebound. He misses the lay-in, gets the rebound again. Corner 3, knocks it down. They got an 8-point lead. But here we come. Sid, catch and shoot from the logo. He knocks that down, back to 5 on the press here. Right, I'm bumping the guard. I'm making it difficult. Just to get it over midcourt, I'm making it difficult. He's got to watch out for that 8-second violation, and we force the turnover to keep the momentum with us. Now we got to capitalize. Philly on a backdoor cut, gets the dunk. It's a 3-point game. They got to take a timeout because we are on a run. Now, as I said, team chemistry is super important in Pro-Am. Sid's going to call a hash cut, decks back to the top from Sand. Now, watch these 2 defenders here, the hash defender and the corner defender. What they're going to try to do is have the hash pick up the corner and the corner defender pick up the cutter. But watch what happens. They get caught in between because we don't actually cut. We decks back to the top of the key, which leads to all sorts of confusion, giving us a wide open 3. But as any good team would, they make a run. He gets a transition dunk. Now, off the turnover here, we should foul to stop the break, but we don't. We gamble. We go for the steal, end up giving up a 3. And just like that, we're down 2, and now we're back down 7. But back to the pick and roll. Sid, beautiful quick stop, top of the key, knocks it down. Now we got to continue to make plays. I go for the steal. I don't get it. He gets a good look at 3, but he can't get it to go. Philly, outlet to Sand. Sand to Lag. Lag to me. Big greens in the corner. It's a 1-point game. I got to continue to be aggressive and make plays. They're going to run a cut out of the corner to try to fade. I get there. I tip the pass. He catches it while he's standing out of bounds. Huge play. Next possession, they end up getting a pick and roll. Easy dunk in the paint. Miscommunication, but we're making plays. We're being aggressive on defense. We've come all the way back. Philly from the corner knocks it down. It is a tie ball game. Down on the other end, he's going to get into the mid-range, get the crab on me, but I block it from behind. The rebound falls in the center's hands, and they get a wide open 3 off of the kick out. Down on the other end, Sid pulls up. Can't get it to go. They rip down the rebound, and check this out. He's going to dot the corner. We play it pretty well, but since we jump, 1 dribble pull up, knocks it down. It's a 2-possession game. Sid's going to drive, find Lag out. Great patience here to draw the help. Finds Philly in the corner. He knocks down the 3. Sid on the attack. He drives in. They make him miss the dunk. The center gets the rebound, and on top of that, it gives him team takeover off of the missed dunk rebound. We foul on the break. Now they have team take. I get the contest on his pull-up, but they get the offensive rebound. Kick out to the guard. Finds the 2 guard. He pulls up. It's White, but he knocks it down. And man, just like that, we're back down 8 with 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Sid goes between the legs, crossover, big fade, knocks it down. It's a 5-point game, but we got to find a way to get another stop. I'm guarding the guard pretty well, so he has to give it to the 2 guard. I switch off and pick him up. Big cross. He pulls up. It's a good look, but he can't knock it down. Philly with the rebound. Gets it to Sand. They foul Sand on the break. And here we go. In the half court, Sid, pull up in the mid-range. Knock it down. It's a 1-possession game. Down on the other end, we're going to force him into a rushed fade. Philly's there. It's open, but he can't get it to go. Lag with the rebound. Gets tipped, so Lag's going to be patient. Bring it up himself. Find Sid. Find Sand. Wide open 3. Big greens. We have come all the way back to tie the game. Philly jumps. I'm on the point guard. Throws it down to the paint. Philly's there, but they get the lay-in. 68-66, they have the lead. Sand finds Lag. Lag's going to go up, take the dunk to tie the game. Under a minute remaining, mid-range pull-up. Can't get it to go. Philly rips down the board. Throws it to Sand. They can't foul because they are in the bonus. Finds Sid. Deep 3. Can't get it to go. Lag out with the rebound. They foul, but they're in the bonus. Lag makes both free throws. We got a 2-point lead. Back the other way, they're going to be smart. They're going to take advantage that we have our small point guard guarding the lock in the corner. Backdoor cut. Easy dunk. Tie game. We're going to hold for last shot. Now, most people expect the point guard to try to be the hero, so Sid said, let's use some off-ball action. Watch the weak side of the court. Sand's going to go corner, Dex back to the hash. It's not there. They end up stealing the pass to Lag out at the top of the key, so now they get the last shot. 1.3 seconds, but they got to go almost the length of the court. They're going to try to hit the point guard in the corner. I'm there. Lag's there. He can't even get a shot off, and here we go. Overtime, we were down 15 points. We've come all the way back. We win the tip in overtime. Can we get off to a good start? Sid's going to pull up with a fade from the hash for 3. Knock it down. We're up by 3. Next possession, Sid, another fade. Contested, but it's a free board for Lag out, who goes up and dunks it. They're going to come back in the pick and roll and try to dot the corner. Fortunately for us, he's in the mid-range, so it's only a 2-pointer. But Sid's going to come back. Tween, cross, 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 pull up, knock down the 3. We're up 6 here in overtime. Corner 3 for them contested. Long rebound. Sand rips it down. Off in transition, finds me. I find Lag out. He dunks it. We got ourselves an 8-point lead after being down 15 points. Good defense here on the pick and roll. Force him into the mid-range. Philly gets the block. Lag out grabs it. Long pass to Sid. Pull up from 3. We lead by 11. And just like that, that is going to be ball game. Philly finds me in the corner, knock down the 3 just for good measure. Down 15, come all the way back, force overtime, and blow them out. Win the game by 14 points. Sid goes crazy for 37. We absolutely boxed up the point guard too. We're 3-0, moving on to game number 4. So after the tough comeback overtime victory in the last game, we were up against a team called New Wave, and we knew it wasn't going to be easy. As I mentioned, getting stops and getting out in transition is a huge factor in Comp Pro-Am, and that's exactly what they do here. Get a stop, 2 passes later, they get in a wide open corner 3 and taking full advantage. But down on the other end, Lagout's going to start putting his fingerprints all over this one. Pump fake, mash his head in, get the easy lay-in to make it 3-2. Then Sid's gonna get a nice crab, but gets contested. Lag snatches down the rebound, gives Sid a second try, and he's not gonna miss that. Now their point guard's gonna come back down, and he's gonna do a great job of drawing me in here. I have to fight around the screen, and he ends up doing a big cross, little cross, and then getting me stuck behind him for the beautiful crab, and he greens it. But back the other way, Sid turns the corner, takes it inside for the easy dunk. Now off the press, the point guard's gonna throw it to the center. Now right here, the center has to be very careful he doesn't get stripped. So he's got a pass fake, but he's in a bad spot. He throws a rushed pass. I'm all in the passing lane. I throw it to Sid. They're gonna foul him to stop the break, and we have to inbound from the side. Now I'm gonna wrap up and then cut in between the 2 defenders. I'm patient, find Lag from limitless range on a 7-3 center, and he greens it to put us up by 4. Now their point guard's trying to ISO me here on the perimeter. I'm getting good bumps on him. He's still working, tries the dot corner. Philly's all over it, bobbles the catch out of bounds. We get ourselves another stop. But the first quarter's back and forth, as you can see. It's 12-12. Sid's gonna find Sand. Sand's gonna pull up off dribble and knock down the 3 to put us up 15-12. Now Sid's gonna end up getting ripped here. They're pushing it in transition. I probably could have fouled him right there to stop the break, but I didn't. And just like that, they get a 3 of their own. Lag jumps, gets a contest on the point guard. I rip down the rebound. I'm going to push it myself, throw it up to Sand. It's a little bit of a bad pass, but he finds Lag. Lag finds Sid. Sid pulls up from deep. He can't get it to go, but Lag's snatching that rebound down. He's patient, bullies the center, and gets an easy 2. Now, beautiful team defense here yet again on the strong side. We talked about this earlier in the video, but it's a very basic concept. Run and triangle out of this corner, but the timing and the communication has to be there. Beautiful defense overall. Lag ends up getting the block. Now, good IQ and recognition from Philly and Lag here. As Philly hits Lag, he realizes he has the point guard on him, so he just takes the backdoor cut, and that guard is never going to stop him, even if he gets into the paint. The only chance he has is to steal the passing lane, which is pretty difficult, especially on such a small player. They end up getting a pick and roll, getting an easy dunk for their center. Back on the other end, dot corner, I pull up wide open, knock down the 3 ball. Pick and roll down on the other end. The guard's going to get bumped, but he's going to come middle yet again, get bumped again. He's going to try to go middle one more time. This time the screen clips me. He turns the corner on Lag, and he's able to get the dunk. But down on the other end, Sid's going to call backdoor cut from me. I wrap up, split the 2 defenders, and get the easy dunk to get the 2 points right back. Now the guard has takeover, so I'm bumping him right around half court, making his life very, very difficult. Now I know he's going to look to be aggressive. He's got takeover, but I'm right there. I force the contested shot. The center rips down the rebound. They're going to call timeout to make sure this guy doesn't throw the same turnover that he threw back in the first quarter. So now we got to get another stop off the timeout. Point guard still got take, but I'm bumping him. I'm not letting him go towards the middle of the court, so he shoots a fade around the hash. I get a contest yet again. We rip down the rebound and get fouled on the outlet pass. Lag's going to go to the line. Green's the first, Green's the second, and we have a nice 5-point lead here with a chance to close the second quarter. Now we play great team defense here for about 20 seconds, and then we end up giving up a late shot clock 3 here. Off the cross, stun Sand. I gotta try to get a bump. He shoots at the buzzer and greens it. But we're going to come back the other way. Sid has his takeover, so he shoots the off dribble from the logo and knocks it down. So we have a 3-point lead at halftime. It's a back and forth first half, but as we've seen, we tend to turn up in that second half for some reason. So let's start it off right. Let's start it off with a stop. I'm bumping the guard. He's trying to crab me. He kind of has me. I get back in front. Now he's in the mid-range. I get a block from behind. Lag out grabs the rebound. Throws it down full court. I'm going up on him, throwing it down. Now we've seen it. Defense leading to offense. Defense leading to offense. So check it out. I'm making the guard work, making him dribble for a long time, holding the ball for 15, 20 seconds dribbling, force him into a fadeaway 3. He can't get it to go. Out in transition, Sid hits me. I'm going to dribble middle, go between the legs, drive in, go up and throw it down on the help defender. So I'm really starting to put my fingerprints all over this game. They give it to the 2 guard, but I'm on him this time. So let's see what he's going to do. He's working the pick and roll. He's going to get the crab, but I get it back in front, get a contest. We rip down the rebound. We throw it. The break's not really on though. They're back. They got 3 back, 4 back, 5 back. So we're going to reset. Lag at the top of the key. Now check this out. Ball fake, finds Sid, pulls up. A little bit of a contest, can't get it to go. Lag rips down the rebound, goes up, misses, offensive rebound, kicks it out to me. 1 dribble, pull up, mid-range, bang. We got a 10-point lead. Now, off the press here, what I've been doing is I've been trying to take away the pass to the shooting guard, making him give the ball to the center, but it's mind games, right? So I told you, I've really been playing this pass, but I'm going to bait him into the center pass here. Check this out. I take 1 step towards the shooting guard, and then I jump this pass to the middle, get the steal, stop, pop, top of the key, big greens, big time play. We got a 13-point lead in the blink of an eye. Now, if I wasn't going crazy enough for you guys, off the fadeaway from the wing, Sid misses. I come and get a huge putback dunk out of the corner. What a freaking play. Let's just take another look at it. I mean, off the rim, go up over the center, throw it down. What a play, baby. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. And we're not done, right? We're playing defense. Lag's pinching for me out the corner, getting a contest. I snatch the rebound over the center, throw it full court. Philly's going up, getting the easy 2. At this point, it is an absolute blowout. I get a pluck steal from behind. I'm going to throw it ahead. Sid's going to catch it, throw it over to Lag to Philly. Big greens in the corner, and that's going to do it. 64-37. We didn't even finish the fourth quarter. They quit out. They knew it was over. So we are 4-0. Moving on to game number 5. So game number 5, we find ourselves going against a team called Grizz Nation. Now, I never really heard of them, but basically anyone you play in these leagues, they're going to have some type of game plan. So we come out and we're letting Lag do what Lag does. Hit him in the paint. He's got the smaller defender on him. Let him mash his head in and get us the early lead. And we're not stopping there. Sand's going to do big cross, hit Lag on the pop, over to Sid. Sid's wide open. He pulls up and knocks down the 3. Back on defense, the guard's trying to work the pick and roll. I jump, get a beautiful contest. High rebound, Lag snatches it down. He's going to throw it up to me. I'm going to catch, drive baseline, and get the easy dunk. A little bit more defense from us here. They're going to cut off the baseline. Lag reads it, steals it. Off in transition we go. Sand's got the wide open take for himself, and we got a 9-3 lead. Off the crab dribble, Sand in the mid-range, 11-3 lead, but nobody's going down in this league without a fight. Off the crossover, gets the crab, goes to the fadeaway, big greens. Back we come with a little one-step pick and pop to the left wing. Lag's wide open, big greens, we get the three right back. Now Lag's gonna hit me in the corner. I'm gonna find Sand on the hash. He's wide open, too much space. He knocks it down. They're gonna come back and hit us with a play that a lot of Pro-Am teams run. Cut out the corner, let the point guard run, and then fade in the corner, and he greens it. Then off the missed pull-up jumper in the mid-range here, they get the rebound. They're off in transition, and that early lead that we had, well, that's gone because they have a 34-33 lead. Here we go, pick and roll. Point guard's gonna come off, shoot a fade. I get the contest. We rip down the rebound. We're in transition now. Sid's gonna find Sand in the corner. Sand pulls up and he greens the three to give us the lead right back. Now, we trail by one here. Sid on the drive, hits Sand on the wrap up. Sand greens it. Sand at this point is going crazy. He's finding space all over the court, but what a beautiful pass by him to find Lag right there, and we're starting to make our run. Sand turns the corner and gets the easy dunk. I gotta get in on the action, so Lag hits me. I'm gonna run left, big cross, pull up in this dude's face, big greens, and if that wasn't enough, Sand wants to get in, big cross, pull up in this dude's face, big greens. So we're starting to gain some momentum here. Sid, beautiful kill, quick stop, pull up, knocks it down, and then defense leading to offense yet again. I get a contest on the guard. We rip down the rebound, off in transition, kind of gets poked loose, but we end up finding Sand in the corner. He knocks down the three ball, and that's going to wrap up game number 5. We win that game by 14 points. Sand goes crazy for 27 that game, and we are 5-0 to start the Hoff League. Our next game is against a team called RTN Havoc. I think they're a clan. Maybe it's a Pro-Am clan. I'm not really sure. But we came out of the gates and seized control right off the rip. Right off the bat, I'm doing what I do. I get a bump steal on the guard, grab it. We're off in transition, but smartly, they're going to foul us to stop the break and not allow us to get an easy bucket to start the game. So, Sid, Lag, pick and roll. You already know what they do. Sid hits me on the backdoor cut. I hit Lag, Lag back to Sid. Beautiful ball movement, and we get a 3 to start the game. Now, with a 3-2 lead, here we go. Playing defense. He's going to go to the hezzy, try to back up. He's got nothing going on. I'm bumping him. Lag ends up coming up, getting the block. And down on the other end, it's going to lead to Philly being wide open in the paint, going up, missing a dunk, but the ball bounced all the way to the three-point line. Sid grabs it, runs to the wing, goes to the fade, draws the help defender, bailout. I'm wide open in the corner, and I knock it down. Now, they're going to find their center deep paint position here. He's going to be patient, pump fake, paint mash a little bit, and end up getting the lay-in. So we got to feed our big men if they're going to feed their big men. Sand finds Lag, Lag gets the easy dunk. Now, we've talked about running triangle in this video, but what if we want to rotate off of the center side when he's on the weak side of the court, when he's not on the ball side of the court? Well, most teams call this stack or king. So the power forward is going to show to the ball handler, and then he's going to run and cover the man at the hash. The hash defender rotates to the corner, and the corner defender, the center, is going to rotate to the paint and pick up the roller. Obviously, as the lock, I stay with the guard. So this is what it looks like here. We end up forcing the tough fadeaway jumper. Lag's already in the paint because we ran the right rotations, so he's able to get box out and get the rebound. But they come down and hit a 3 to stay in the game. Sand's going to find Lag. Lag's going to ball fake, be patient, find Philly. Philly gets that 3 right back. Off the pick and roll, Sid's going to be able to find Lag out on the slip here. He gets the easy dunk. Next possession, Lag's going to find Sid at the hash. He pulls up. He gets a contest, but Lag is all over the offensive glass. He's pump faking. He's being patient. He misses the layup, grabs the rebound, finds Philly in the corner. Wide open 3. He knocks it down. Now, they're going to come back off the press. They're going to quick dot the corner and end up getting a wide open 3 because of miscommunication by us on the backside. But down on the other end, Lag out is just a monster on the offensive glass. Sid pulls up contested. Lag rips down the rebound, finds Sand, deep three-pointer. He knocks it down. I play solid defense on the guard here, force him into a tough look. He misses. Center grabs the rebound. He's going to pump fake. He's patient, and it's a good finish inside. But here's where we start to make our run. Sid's going to run left. See the rotations. Predetermined rotations will always get you killed against high IQ players. And that's why Sand starts to rain threes from that right hash, because we're timing it for when that hash defender wants to rotate down to the corner. Right there, he just gambles. I mean, that's 3 straight threes from the hash for Sand. and that opens the game up tremendously to a 14-point lead. Now, to their credit, they kept fighting. I get the block there on the mid-range, transition bucket. They kept fighting, but we always just had an answer. They cut it to 10. I get a backdoor cut to get the dunk. Next play, Sid's gonna find lag to the corner, contested three, can't get it to go, but again, lag on the offensive glass. He finds me, I pull up from the corner, knock it down. Now, as I said, to their credit, they continued to fight. They continued to chip away. We limited their threes and made them take twos, and that's what's, very difficult when you're down double digits. If you can only get twos, it's difficult to come back, because that means you have to be getting complete stops on the other end. You can't just trade buckets at that point or you're going to lose. I think at one point they cut it down to 5 or 4, but we never surrendered the lead. We always had an answer, just a shot to kind of just keep them at bay, or a rebound or a steal to keep them at bay. And we end up pulling this thing out with a 64-57 victory, still undefeated in the league. But this next game, man, did we learn a lesson. So our next game was against a team called Soup 5, and we're on fire. We haven't lost yet. We've been playing well, and it showed early on in this one. So Sid comes out the gates and he's running pick and roll with Lag, of course. Lag finds Sand on the hash, wide open three. He knocks it down. Back we come. Sid and Lag in the PNR. Sid turns the corner, gets to the basket, gets the dunk, puts us up 5-0. But they come back and they got one of their own. In the corner, wide open. Again, if you mistime those rotations, you will get an open shot. And that's exactly what happened. Off the long rebound, Sand grabs it, finds Philly. Philly's wide open on the wing. He greens the three. We're up 8-3. Off the press here, I make a mistake. I end up behind the guard. He does a good job to crab me. Even though I get back in front, he still greens the contested shot. Now in transition, I'm going to find Philly on the weak side, wide open three in the corner. He knocks it down. Now sometimes you get what you deserve, because check this out. I play good defense to tip the pass. I feel like we should have came up with that loose ball to get the steal. He ends up with a wide open three and it rims out and he can't get it to go. So we're off in transition. Sid's going to push the ball himself. He ends up backing it out, not trying to force anything, but he pulls up on the wing, wide open three, and greens it. We'll take the three instead of the 2. We're up by 6. Lag finds Philly in the corner. He greens another 3. We're up by 9 early in the first quarter. I get a bump steal on the guard, go behind the back in transition, find Sid in the corner. He pulls up and knocks it down. We're on fire. They got to call timeout. We're up 12 in the first quarter. But what happens to many teams when they just keep winning and winning and blowing people out is they get sloppy. They start taking things for granted. And that's exactly what happens to us. We get a turnover, give up a transition 3. Next possession, play decent defense, but they hit a contested 3 on the hash. You start to give away momentum, bad things start to happen. Sid gets a good look. He literally greened that 9 out of 10 times, mistimes it, doesn't get it to go. They get a transition dunk, and just like that, that 12-point lead is down to 4. Now Lag finds me in the corner. I pull up wide open, put it back to 7, but our opponents have belief. They're not going away. Another missed assignment on defense, wide open corner 3. They knock it down. We find Lag in the paint. He gets us a bucket to stop the bleeding, but again, big cross, pull up, contest, offensive rebound, easy finish, cuts it back to a 5-point game. Now Sid on the ISO, Lag's gonna come up and set him a screen, goes to the wing, pulls up, wide open, big green, it's a big shot. Calm the momentum down a little bit. On the rim run, their point guard gets an easy 2. Now again, crabs me, goes back. I get a contest, but he greens the 3. And that big first quarter lead that we had is all the way down to just 2 at halftime. So we got to come out in the third quarter and regain our focus and lock back in. He's going to drive and bail out to the corner, gets an open 3. It's white, but he gets it to go. Now they have a 3-point lead. Lagout's going to pull up from the wing, knock it down, tie the game at 41. Now we play great defense here, right? Fighting through the pick and roll, force him into a contested shot, get the rebound off in transition, but it's uncharacteristic mistakes like this that just showed me, maybe we need a little bit of a wake-up call because, turning the ball over on the break, that's just something that we don't do. Instead of us getting a 3, they end up getting a 3. But we continue to fight. Philly greens the 3 from the corner. Now another uncharacteristic mistake. I get crabbed and then I foul him from behind and give him 3 free points at the free throw line. Now next play down, Sid's gonna find Lagout on the pop. Lagout's gonna see me in the corner. They're gonna foul me on the jump shot, so I end up getting some points back off of the free throws. But then here we go. Off the backdoor cut, we defend it well. We block the shot. They get the offensive rebound off the kick out. They hit a 3. So after having a double-digit lead in the first quarter, we now trail by 7. Lag with great patience ends up finding Philly. We get a 3 back. So we're down by 4. Sid pulls up. Can't get it to go. Lag out gets the rebound. Finds Sand. He can't get it to go. They get the rebound off in transition. Corner 3, lead is back to 7. They find their center in the paint. He's going to go up over Philly, gets it to go. They have a 10-point lead, so we got to make something shake. After dribbling the whole shot clock, I'm going to force him into an off-dribble mid-range. Can't get it to go. Off in transition. I try to get the 3, but it drags me into the mid-range, so I just take the dunk. Next possession down, they're going to run a backdoor cut out of the corner, extra pass to the opposite corner, and knock down the 3. Sid's going to come back, go tween cross, off dribble pull up, greens it to keep us in the game. Down by 5. We got to get a stop. I'm going to force the guard into missing the 3. Lag gets the rebound. We're off in transition. They can't foul. They don't have any fouls to give, so they can't foul us. We find Philly. He goes up, gets the easy dunk. It's a 3-point game. Off the behind the back, splits the defense, and gets the dunk to go back up 5. Sid's going to pull up. Tough shot, and he greens it to cut it to 2. We have to get a stop. We're going to trust our base defense here. I'm going to play on the left side of the screen, chase him over the top, and try to force him into the mid-range. So you see, I'm making sure I stay to the left of the screen because I can't give up that side. He turns the corner on us, gets the dunk after a couple free throws down the stretch. That's going to do it. We lose our first game in the league. GG's to these guys. I'm not going to lie, no disrespect to them. We really feel like we beat ourselves that game, and we take it as a learning lesson. You know, you can't get too ahead of yourself sometimes, even on a virtual basketball game. When you go on a big win streak and you're starting to blow people out every game, you just get a little ahead of yourself and you start taking the little details for granted. It's a good thing we got that loss out of the way here before the playoffs start. So coming off the disappointing first loss in the league, you know, all good teams go through it, even in real life. You know, you start to lose focus, the little details, you know, you've been winning so much, things are getting comfortable, you start taking things for granted. So sometimes you got to lose a game before you lock back in, and that's exactly what we did. We came out with a vengeance, both offensively and defensively. Transition, half court, everything off the press. We were locked in right off the jump. 13-6. We hit lag, backdoor Philly, easy dunk. 15-6. Lag to the free throw line, makes both free throws. Up 19-8 here in the first quarter, bumping this guard all the way up the court. As I said, whether it was half court defense or full court on the press, we were all over everything. Rotations were sharp, forcing them into difficult contested mid-range shots. That's the perfect defense. If it's not a turnover, the best thing is a contested mid-range for the other teams to be taken. We're up 13 in the first quarter. They got to get a timeout because we have blitzed them right off the start. Out of the timeout, any hopes of a comeback were quickly blown away. Off the rebound transition, finds Sid at the hash. He knocks it down wide open. We continue to pile it on. Pick and roll with Sid and lag, finds Philly, wide open corner 3, bang. We are up 21 points in the first half. I get a bump steal. I'm off in transition. I try to go up and dunk over the center, but I end up missing the layup. Rebound, kick it out to Sand, wide open in the corner, and we're not done. Philly's wide open in the corner. He knocks that down. Now off the press, Sid is going to find Sand. Sand is going to get his defender on the side of him, hit him with a little blinders three-pointer. He greens it, and that's where we're going to end that game. 68-39. After the disappointing loss, we respond and respond well. On to the next one. Our next opponent was a team called Love Lost, and we were looking to keep the winning momentum going. This game started off with a battle of the bigs. Right out of the pick and roll, this guy's going to hit the center as soon as he slips. When he goes middle, he's going to let both defenders jump and get the easy lay-in. Down on the other end, they're going to send a double press at Sid to make him give the ball up. Lag to Philly, Philly back to lag. Lag's going to be patient, get the power forward to jump a couple times, and just mash his head in to get the easy bucket. Next possession, I'm going to blitz the ball handler and actually poke the ball loose, thinking we're going to pick it up. I'm off in transition, leaving us 4-on-5, and they take advantage and get the wide open 3. Lag's going to hit Sand, Sand back to lag to me. I'm wide open in the corner. I knock down the 3. Tied at 11, we're going to double press the guard here and be really, really aggressive and try to make him do something. Sand knocks it free. I pick the ball up and get an easy dunk to put us up 13-11. They're not going to go away easily, though. Playing good D on the point guard here, making him dribble an awful lot. Picks up his dribble, he's got nowhere to go. He throws it to the 2 guard. 2 guard gets the crab in the mid-range, brings it back, gets the crab again, draws out lag, throws it down to the center. Center goes up and throws it down. Next possession, we're going to hit lag. Lag's going to throw a deflected pass. Center picks it up. They're off in transition. Fortunately for us, he steps just inside the 3-point line, so it's only a 2. Next play down, Sid's going to hit Sand on the wing. Sand's going to throw the pass back to Sid. Sid's going to pull up off dribble from the wing and green the 3. 3. Now it's been a tight back and forth game. They had the lead early on, but here we go. We start to get momentum. Off of the off-ball screen, San gets the wide open 3 and knocks it down. Now Sid's going to go cross tween, hit San again on the wing. He greens another 3. Continuing to build momentum, you gotta get stops. And at the end of the day, it's team defense, but it is down to me as the lock to make plays, right? So I'm bumping this guard. He's got nowhere to go. At this point, he's definitely out of stamina. So he gives the ball up, pass back play. I'm all over that though. Get the contest. They rip down the offensive rebound and they reset. Dot the corner, pass back to the top. I'm all over this. Pick and roll again, making sure that I'm not giving up anything easy. They hit the center, lag swings down. Philly sends it out of bounds. Shot clock is low, so they're not able to do anything with the inbounds. And here we go. With a 2-point lead, San's gonna run a hash cut, decks back to the top of the key, shoots a late, and it goes in, gives us a 5-point lead. Now the lead's down to 3. We're gonna hit lag in the paint. He's gonna pump fake, go up, reverse dunk it. We're up 5. Now off the press, lag over to Sid. San's gonna wrap. Sid's gonna use lag screen, sees the slip, instead shoots the fade, can't get it to go. I rip down the rebound. I see Philly wide open in the corner. He pulls up, he greens it, so we got an 8-point lead now. And basically from here, we're never gonna look back. Sid drives off the wing, he gets the dunk to put us up by 10. Now we're up 11, he's gonna take another dunk, that puts us up 13. And then while we have a 13-point lead, Sid finds me on the cut. I get blocked, but it works out in our benefit. Momentum is a real thing. I go into the post, messing around, find lag at Limitless, top of the key, 7-3 center. He knocks that thing down. We go on to win that game 67-45, and we're playing really great as a team. We're gelling, we're getting our chemistry down, preparing for the playoffs. Now for me, playing lock, my first Pro-Am League, competitive Pro-Am League playing lock, I feel good. I'm holding people to like 30-40% shooting. Now, obviously, it's team defense, but it's also me individually as a lock being in the right position. I mean, that game we got 3 steals, we're forcing turnovers, we're causing havoc. I feel good playing lock. Now, we are currently 13-1 in the Hoff regular season, so we only need a couple more games before we qualify for the playoffs. And of course, I'll be making a video on our playoff run. There's also mid-season tournaments and a bunch of other leagues that we're playing in. So if you want more Pro-Am League content, make sure y'all drop a like on the video and subscribe if you guys are new. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.